Tell me, do you remember getting butterflies when you were around your childhood crush? Imagining forever together? Well, my next guest, Jaylen, had his dreams come true when his one-night stand with Teonnia never ended. But now, 2 years later, Teonnia and her wild nights out are becoming his worst nightmare. Jaylen is here to unlock her phone and find out if Teonnia has been cheating on their happily ever after. All right, everyone, please help me welcome Jaylen to the show. Jaylen, how you doing, man?
Good, and you?
Good, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, Jaylen, I want to know really quickly, how did you end up with your childhood crush? How did y'all get together?
I mean, it was like basically a one-night stand. I seen her for her birthday, and I was like, whoa.
It was on and popping from the beginning.
Yeah, it was on and popping right there.
I get that.
Yeah.
So, young love is a very special thing. You loved her, it worked. What happened next?
And it just, I guess we just started getting too comfortable. She started going out with friends she didn't usually go out with. And she just started getting ahead of herself, like, she can do this, do that. And I'm like, that's not cool, you feel me? You was all like, you was chilling with me. We was just a happy family with her child. She got a child.
So you were playing father to her child, even though that's not your child. So are you, yeah, give that up. I think that's great. Do you all live together still?
We all stay together.
Okay, you live together. And while you're living together, what is the relationship like, the dynamics like?
Like, she loved how I am with her child. Like, I show him, like, all the love I can. Like, I treat him like he mine, you feel me? I ain't got no child. So I see myself, I want to have a child with her.
I want to know, since you two live together, what is it like? Like, what is your daily activities? What does she do? What do you do?
Well, we both work, so I'll be at work most of the time. Like, it'd be chill. Like, I either be playing my game or we'll go out, go walk to the park, have a couple walks. We got a dog.
Y'all like a married couple. So you go to work, you come home, you play video games, you take care of the kid, and then you have some time together. What does she do now?
What does she do now?
Yeah, because you said she goes to work, and then what does she do after? Does she go out?
Sometimes she goes out, or sometimes she got her child. Say her friends hit her up, and they got moves. She's gonna go out and go with her friends. She gonna find somebody to watch her child, and she's gonna go out to have fun with her friends.
So would you say that she goes out one night per week, 2 nights, 3 nights?
I'd say like, it'd be like 2 times.
2 times per week?
Per week, yeah.
Okay. And how often do you go out with her?
See, I'm only 19, so I can't really get into every club it is.
Oh, got it. So when you're not together, because she's gone out these nights, she doesn't answer your texts and calls?
Answers my texts and calls and nothing.
Okay. What do you think is going on?
I mean, like, you can't really judge a book by a cover, you feel me? But anybody knows if your girl not picking up the phone and she sending you straight to voicemail when you calling her, you gonna think something going on.
So I see this, because my producer told me you brought a screen grab, because I like proof.
Yeah.
I want to see what's happening.
Yeah.
You call her your one and only, which is very sweet. That young love, I tell you. I tell you. And I see here that you have like 6 calls where you're calling her and she doesn't pick up at all.
At all.
What does she say why she doesn't pick up her phone?
She'll try to brush it off like you tripping, like I'm tripping on something. Like, I'm not tripping. Like, if I want to conversate you, answer your phone.
So I heard that she got a Corvette. Tell me about that.
Yeah, it was, all right. So one night, like this, I think that might have been the night I called her like 6 times. I called my cousin. He came pull up on me. I got in his car. We riding around the city. I'm going to go look for her, see where she at. And I seen her in the Corvette, in the blue Corvette, right out front of the store. She was just, like, she was drunk, so she really wasn't saying nothing. She was trying to hand me the keys, all this. I'm like, I'm just steady, like, thinking, like, contemplating, like, whose car is this?
I mean, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, she wanted...
Even for your young love, you know that that's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And so her response was what? Again, nothing?
Nothing.
The next day she sobered up. What was her response?
She stole somebody's keys from the club. Like, she ain't mean to steal it, but I guess they had collected their keys. She ended up grabbing her keys and grabbing his keys. His keys, you feel me?
Okay, you know, I don't want to judge yet because I want to hear her story. All right, everyone, let's please welcome Teonnia to the stage. Oh, I see how you walking out. There's something you are not okay with. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So you heard everything that he said backstage, Teonnia. Tell me your side of this story.
Just basically from, let's start with the cheating at the beginning of the relationship. I didn't really feel like we were together, just simply because he was coming out of a relationship and it ended real nasty. But after the one night stand, he was like basically pressing for the relationship to be an actual relationship. And I just wasn't, I was coming out of a relationship with my son's father, so I wasn't ready for anything like that. And that's really what I was saying. Yeah, that's all I kept telling him was I wasn't ready for anything serious like that.
I will be honest, because I just saw the screen grab. There's been times that he calls you, texts you, and you don't respond. So why don't you?
I don't, because for one, I tell you who I'm going with. I invite you to come out. You don't want to come. We share locations. We have iPhones, so you see my location. You know where I am. So for you
Do you see her location?
Yeah, I see her location, but it's not that.
you
You still supposed to be answering your phone, you feel me? You go out anywhere, you supposed to answer your phone. I'm trying to check on you. I could be going through something.
That's true. So you said that he doesn't go out with you, but he's not 21 yet.
But we
You
do
decided
things.
to, hold on, because I want to make sure, you decided to date a younger man, okay?
Yeah,
If you're going to play cougar, you got to respect the games of the jungle, okay? I'm just going to say it. He can't go out. So why are you mad at him for not being able to go out with you?
The things I do, it's not an age limit on it.
Okay.
So
like what?
If I'm just basically like, if I'm going out and I'm going like, we're going out to like a restaurant or something like that, you can come to the restaurant.
It's not that I don't want to go with her. It's just so fat.
You have to work and you get off at 2 a.m.
Yes, I work every day.
So we have some videos of you at the club. That I want to see. My producer said we got to check these out. Well, girl, you cute when you go out. I'll tell you that. So it looks like you're out solo. It doesn't look like you're out with anyone.
That was around the time that I was, just got out of a 3-year relationship and really kind of finding myself again.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Okay. But now there's something that I don't understand, which is that Corvette.
Corvette.
Where did Corvette come from?
The Corvette, the real story about the Corvette was...
Hold on, y'all heard that, the real story.
The real story.
The real story. Okay, we about to get the real story.
Well, we went out to the club. It was me and my cousin. And we had, guy had invited us out to a section. We went to the section. We all were like, just partying, got really, really, really drunk. And his keys was on top of my jacket because he was all in the section. So when I gathered up his stuff.
So you're not gonna give me the real story?
No, that's the real story. No, I mean that's the story though.
Is that the story?
That's the story.
That story don't make no sense.
But
so okay, if you grabbed your keys and his keys, why you didn't get in your car? Why you didn't get in your car?
That's the story. You gotta listen.
Look at that.
I'm going to ask a question. If you grabbed his keys,
he got his keys
and
when we were
your
outside of the club.
Why didn't you get in your car?
I couldn't find my car. Where we had parked, I could not find my car. I could not find my car. And after I seen that Corvette, I didn't want to find my car.
Oh, listen, I'm not mad at you, girl. If somebody was gonna let me get into a Corvette that looked like that, I'm gonna take a drive too.
Right.
But producers also told me that you were at a hotel.
Yeah, we went back. Me and my cousin. Yeah, we went back to the hotel. He had a friend, and the dude that was with me, we all chilled and stuff like that. And then around that time, it was like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Never knew this.
And we was all in the room, and I had to let her know that I had to get back because my car was still at the club. So we took the Corvette, I dropped her off, and then I went back home because by that time.
This is the real story.
Yeah.
This is where you start to practice being honest and being communicative.
It gotta be more to that story, though. It gotta be.
Anyways.
Do you think?
It gotta be more.
Whatever.
What are you feeling? Because clearly you think that there's something more going on. Talk to her.
If I ain't know about the hotel situation.
I didn't tell you about the hotel because
What I'm saying, exactly. So what else is you not telling me?
What else?
What else?
Nothing else.
Well, don't start gaslighting him. He's asking you a question. What else did you not tell him?
That's it. I mean, I didn't tell you the hotel part. That's about the only thing. You know everything else.
Jaylen, do you believe her?
No.
Okay.
No.
Right.
So, Teonnia, I want to know from you what's missing. What else is missing from your relationship?
We just don't at my last relationship. It was the same thing. We always don't have no time for each other, it's always you want to do your thing, I do my thing. So it's like we always separate and single. So it's just like, let's just be that. So it's just like, it just feel like the same thing in here. Like he's real, the only thing is he's really, really good with my son. And we had our own baby, but I miscarried. So it's just like, it's more like problems and stuff like that. He just, I don't know, it's just so much stress and feels insecure all the time. It's like, I'm tired of babysitting somebody insecurities. It's like, if you don't want to come out and be with me, then you don't want to come out and be with me. I'm tired of worrying about, you want to blow up my phone, but you don't want to come out. You want to see what I'm doing, but if I'm inviting you to come out to see what I'm doing, then you should just come if you just have all that insecurity.
Okay. Teonnia, you actually wanted me to unlock his phone as well. Why was that?
Just because I just feel like he has something else going on. He's way too insecure.
Well, I think it's interesting because since you, Teonnia, wanted Jaylen's, I'm gonna go ahead and give those results first because you said that he's young and sometimes he brings up his ex in a conversation. So let's find out, put it to rest if he's talking to his ex. I scrubbed through his entire phone. I went back the amount of time that you've been together just to see what was going on. And I have to tell you, Teonnia, the proof that you were looking for is not there. I found nothing on his phone. So I'm just gonna address this really quickly before we get into your results. You're young. There's an insecurity there. And so every time you start feeling hurt, you think by bringing up your ex, it's gonna hurt her. And you know that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
This is the first step of understanding, don't bring up exes with your new partner. That's gonna help you deal with your insecurities. But what else is gonna help you deal with your insecurities is also knowing the truth about what's going on.
Yes,
you
sir.
said right now that with Teonnia, you didn't understand what's going on with the Corvette. She goes out sometimes. So you're feeling insecure. What do you think is on her phone?
As long as she ain't conversating with nobody, like relationship-wise, or like she can have friends. I ain't worried about her friends, none of that.
So you want to know if she's having sexual communication
yes.
with other men?
Yes, that's basically all.
That's it. So listen, you brought Teonnia here because you wanted me to unlock her phone. You want to know if she's communicating with other men and in a sexual way. You have insecurities because she's been going out. So, again, I unlocked your phone. I went through every single thing. And there were 65 interactions with a man that were sexual in nature. So the thing is, your question was, have they been communicating about sex?
Sex, yes.
The answer is yes, 65 times.
When? Recent?
Recent.
Recent. So you been...
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, the proof is out there. We unlocked the phone.
I know who he is, and I know personally I haven't done with anything with him, so.
I didn't say you slept with him. You've
But
been communicating
I know
with him
he
sexually.
communicate and want to have sex with me, but.
He's saying it's 65
Interactions.
but y'all talking about sex.
I just don't see how. If I could see it for myself, maybe.
You already have your phone.
Yeah,
so now that you have this information, how do you feel?
I feel played, man. No, y'all.
Talk to her.
I mean, I'm young, you feel me? You know, there's plenty of other options out there. Plenty.
Okay.
What I'm saying? You saying okay, but
I don't really know what to tell you. I haven't chilled with him, done anything. He hasn't taken me nowhere. But I know that he wants me. So they're just like, I don't know.
I mean, she's being honest about that.
Like,
I did not see that you did anything with him physically. If you know that he's communicating with you about sex because he wants to sleep with you, why are you still engaging with him?
I don't know. That's not even a question I can answer. That's just somebody that really basically, I guess, just to keep my options open. That's real.
So this is what I know about young love, is that you all started off on the page that y'all about to end on. Do what you want, but there's no need to be in this codependent, unhealthy relationship. You understand?
I understand.
That's the way y'all gonna respect each other and move on in a great way.
we need to talk about this.
And figure out a way to move on.
No,
Thank you. There you go. Hold on. Where you going? I'll tell you where you're going. Right here to subscribe and right here to watch more. Period.